Welcome back to NGO Philippines Premier Drag Racing category, the Legends of 25G, Round 1. We are racing once again at the famous Batangas racing circuit, a 201 meters drag race between top riders and powerful machines. Today it is one of the most challenging category, gathering race teams from across the islands of Luzon, Visayas and Mindanao. In this episode we will showcase the drag racing organizers and tuners on how they were able to build such festive drag racing event with fair rules for their participants.
Dito kasi sa NGO, kahit sinong team, kahit sinong rider, pwedeng manalo. Kahit bago ka, kahit hindi naman sinabi na porkit matagal ka na, veterano ka na sa NGO, ikaw pa rin na magsusunod na champion, hindi. Ang NGO kasi nagbibigay ng magandang palaro, magandang patas. Ang kailangan lang doon, maayos ng mekaniko mo, maayos ang rider mo, pag nagbukasan, nakapwesto ka, mas masarap sa pakiramdam na hindi ka madidq. Marami akong naranasang karera na pag pinunta mo sa lugar, hindi pinapakinggan yung panig ng rider o hindi pinapakinggan yung panig ng team. Dito sa atin, pinapakinggan natin.
As of this moment, the fairest motorcycle drag racing league in the country is NGO Philippines. From bracketing of the race bike, to the actual race, up to the engine scrutineering. The organizers make sure that they are providing a fair decision and rules for the race teams.
Pukan talaga, sobrang dami na ng mga lumalaro sa 25G. Napapalabas na talaga nila yung power. Yung sa pool na nagpalit na ng piston.
Katulad dito, nabasagan pa ng piston.
No, nabasagan niya kami ng piston. Siyempre, gastos na naman. Sana umabot pa kami. Saka kasi rin ito eh.
Yung testing kanina, tagal na prepare tapos kaaga na.
Nung araw kasi, yung mga stock piston lang natin, lamang ang sipak ng mga piston, lalo na pagka naglilin ka sa gasolina, sobra init, napipingas yung labi ng piston. Ngayon, inallowed natin yung forged piston.
Having a forged piston in a race engine is better than the stock ones. The main characteristic that makes forged pistons excel in high-performance applications is strength and durability.
Kaso nga lang, kung tayo magpo-focus sa stock piston, pabagal na yung pa rin yung set natin. Ang hinahabol natin sa karera, patuloy na, palakasan. Kaya kung ano yung kaya mong i-upgrade sa makina, basta stock bore, stock stroke, stock cams, stock valve, bahala na kayo. Load all yoke na kayo. Ito, 25G.
It is an endless improvement of the engine. According to some mechanics, they must improve their engine performance in every race so they can catch up with the other top teams.
Oo, diskarte pa rin. Kung ako, tatalo ako ngayong leg na to. Nagawa ko na yung best ko ngayon. Susunod na leg, pag-a-adjust ako. Kung ano yung pwede kong adjust. Magsimula sa transmission, sigunyal. Lahat pwede mong galawin. Talagang palakasan. Upgrade ka agad, parang cellphone niya. Parang pag may bagong unit, bibilihin mo. Ganyan din sa makina. Pagka pwede mong ikabit tong piyesang to, na pwede pala pwede sa Rider 25G, na hindi ka naman madidq, gawin mo. Ang diskarte lang doon talaga, try and error lang doon. Bilang lalo na sa transmission, alam mo yung mga transmission, hindi naman magkakaparehas ng ngipin yan. Ngayon, may hahanapin kang mas pataas ng ngipin. Wala naman para sa 25G. Kung kapraso lang ang diferensya lang na pwede mong tornohin, basta maisaksak mo lang, gagawin mo yun. Kasi open kayo doon. Sample, si Gunyal, pwede kang gumamit ng kahit anong brand. Basta, ang stroke niya, same lang na stroke ng Raider. Ang connector rod, hindi mo porket sinabing 25G, kailangan pang Raider lang gagamitin mo. Kailangan gumamit ka pa rin na mas magaang ba dyan, na mas matibay dyan.
Kasi sumabog nga yung isa kong makina. Butas ang crankcase, sa putulan ako ng rod. Buti, meron pa akong talagang mano. Kailangan mo talagang may reserva kang makina kasi entry ka na eh. Hindi mo na kailangan mo talagang anuhin mo yun eh. Gis. Isang araw nung PCC pa lang, binubuo ko na to.
Basta sasaksak. Ang piston mo naman gamitin dyan, kung pin 15, pin 14, bahala kayo, basta 62 bore.
In the 25G category, mechanic skills matters the most. These parts are not the typical ones that you can buy from a shop. They are all customized and the only limitation is the mechanic's imagination.
Pagalingan na lang kasi talagang discarded talaga dyan sa 25G. Kung kaya mong gawin yung gusto mong pinakamatulin na kung anong saksak mo lang. Ayun lang, wala tayong limit. Basta ang habulin lang natin dyan, stock lang 62 na bore. Ang stroke natin, 58.8. Ang camshaft, yun lang, stock lang. Allowed naman yung mga lighten o tabas lang yan. Isaksak nila yan. Kung saan gaganda, kung maganda sila sa lighten valve, pwede rin yan. Basta ang size lang ng valve natin ay 22.19 lang. Doon ka lang. Pwede kang bumaba. Huwag ka lang tataas na sa 22.19 na valve.
With these rules, it creates a fair game throughout the race teams. Being a newcomer to this league is not a big deal. It does not mean that you cannot compete with these top-performing teams. It is a matter of how knowledgeable the mechanics are and the amount of secret technology being applied on the engine.
Kung lahat tayo pare-pares na ang takbo, ikaw malakas na takbo ng 25G mo. Ako, pares na rin. Pang-abot lang tayo sa dulo. Siyempre, sa susunod na leg, miski ako, mekaniko, gagawa ko ng ano ba, bakit yung set ba nung kabila, tapos set ko parehas lang kami. Ano pinagkaiba niya? Ako, para sa sarili ko, mag-a-adjust ako. Magbalik ako ng mga sigunyal o transmission o isa na yung mga, basta lahat baklas.
Engine build and performance is the first half of the challenge, the other half focuses on riding. Whoever is the fastest on the lights gets more chance of being a champion, and this falls in the hands of the riders. They need to get that perfect reaction time, to take off before the light goes green and get off the starting line with the right amount of RPM for a better traction.
Sumali din ako. Medyo dalawang talo ko na parehong full start. Nag-error ng aking rider. Kasama naman yun sa laban.
Sobrang hirap. Dadaan ka muna sa maraming pagkakamali. Pagka naalisan ka, wala na yun. Pagkat minsan, tulog ka sa starting, hindi wala ka sa mood. Ganun. Nangyayari talaga yun. Pagka kalaban mo, malakas.
Whatever happens in the starting grid defines half of the fate of a team's shot at being champion. A false start is when a rider goes off before the actual green light. They only have 2 false start tries in every run, miss all 2 and it will be counted as a loss. But there are techniques that a rider can learn to beat the likes of NGO Philippines.
Bakit tayo naglagay ng 2 full start? Bakit hindi natin ni 1 full start? Isipin mo yung mga manlalaro, ang layo ng pinanggalingan yan, tapos 1 full start, pagkatalo niyan, uwian na sila. Isang pagkakamali. Bakit tayo naglagay ng 2 full start? Para rin sa rider yan eh. Discarded ng rider yan. Kaya nga yung ibang rider, sasabihin nila, bakit ayaw mong gamitin yung full start mo? Gamitin mo. Para sa akin, gamitin nila yung full start, yung 2 full start. Kasi yung 1 full start, ayun yung hahabulin mo yung pitik ng huling ilaw eh. Mapapag-aralan mo eh. Pag nakuha mo yun, sa pangalawa, wala ka ng full start. Practice nila, makuha nila yung huling pitik ng ilaw. Bago mag-green, makuha nila sa lubong. Yung mga ibang rider nakukuha nila yon. Kaya pag pumasok ka sa starting, antimano, ready. Kaya nga sinasabi ko lagi, tingin sa ilaw, ready. Diba? Trunk ka.
Now that the rules are laid out, it boosts confidence to all the top race teams to battle for the title, to be a legend of 25G. To prove that anyone can win at NGO Philippines, a great example would be of a Cyan team, a newcomer in the league snatched the championship spot last leg.
Sample kahit sino yung madami naman sumasali dyan ng mga hindi naman kilala, bagong team lang. Ang dami, magugulat ka pag binasa mo yung mga team nila, hindi mo makilala, sino ba to si ganito, sino ba si ganyan. Ngayon, pagka nakapwesto yon, biglang putok ang pangalan nila. Yung nakaraang first league natin, Gimaras, hindi natin akilain. Ano ba yung si Gimaras? Dayo. Pagpasok ng 25G, umentry siya, nanalo siya, nag-champion.
Hindi namin na-expect na siya mananalo kasi first time niya rin sumali. Kasi taga-Gimaras nga.
Nakilala na rin namin, gano'n nababalitaan din namin din sa Visayas na ayun nga, isa rin sa mga malalakas doon. Tapos bumaba sila dito, sumubok sila dito. Ayun, pinalad naman sila. Malakas din talaga manlalaban din. Nakatapat ka rin yun, kaso tinugo ko sa dulo matulin talaga.
Team Gimaras shocked the racing community where for the first time in the history of NGO Philippines drag racing, a Visayan team was hailed a champion.
Last leg, hindi kami nag-expect na manalo. Yung plan lang namin is gusto lang talaga namin na sumali. Pero yun nga, pinagpala kami ngayon nag-champion pa. Sobrang blessed kami nung araw na yun. Kasi hindi namin na-expect. Tapos pag binigay ng Lord talaga, pag para sa'yo talaga.
Gimaras, a newcomer to the league and took the championship trophy last round. This leg will prove if their first win was luck, or they really have what it takes to be titled as Legends of 25G.
Let's race. Legends of 25G.
Legends of 25G Round 1 consist of 30 participants. More than half of last leg's entry, this time it's a competition of the best in the category.
Halos lahat, ang lalakas lahat nag-aarambula na lang Bago ka lang doon, para kang pumasok sa loob ng hawlan ng tigre.
Problematic din yung isang makina, isa lang ang nailaban namin. Halos lahat naman malakas, lahat may aret.
It was a non-stop action, but only a few will get to the next round. Here's our round 1 top 6 finalist for Legends of 25G. Team URP Gimaras proved to be a legend in the 25G category. They made it again to the Magic 6 with a pro rider Ivan Delubio. They share rider with Drag Mafia, who's coming from consecutive losses. Now they are able to get through top 6 as well. Team NWR, MSR and Pelandok worked together to put up 2 race bikes which both got through the Magic 6. Their pro rider Jar Monster working with both race bikes, another 2 bikes in one rider setup, which puts a lot of pressure on riders. We have G-Works from Pampanga, an unexpected team to make it through the Magic 6, with another pro rider, NJ Marsan. Lastly, it was a reunion of mechanic and rider as Team Hirev and AM Zoo Racing gets to Magic 6 with their original rider, the Golden Boy. Now they are back together as a strong contender in the Legends of 25G.
Bale, mechanic at saka owner din ng mga ibang motor. Medyo mainit ang laban, puro malalakas pero kinakaya naman. At least nakapasok dito sa finals.
Another team from Pampanga is looking to be a contender in the 25G category. Team G works unexpectedly get through the finals.
Una, bracket eh. Unang takbo namin, naputulan kami ng kadena. Dito makbo yung kalaban, nagkawin pa kaming isa. Ang swerte lang, oo. Yung sa swerte, sa'yo talaga. Para sa'yo talaga. Parang mas exciting ngayon dahil mas konti pero puro malalakas.
These teams take it seriously and the competition gets intense when it gets to the finals. They even pray before the battle for the Magic 6 begins.
Finals na. Anim kami magbabakbakan. Sana, swerte yan.
Mag-start na tayo. Finals.
From here on, the team that gets the most wins will be hailed as the champion for the Legends of 25G Round 1. It was a close fight and luck is indeed a denominator in this competition. Drag Mafia did not make it to the finals. This gave the chance once again to URP Guimaras since they have the same rider. In every competition there only be one victor. We are now moving on to the finals in Legends of 25G. It is a battle between the best of Luzon and the best of Visayas.
Kabado pero okay lang. At least naka-pesto na, sigurado na.
Championship. Sana, bigay na.
Championship, Legends of 25G, Guimaras versus Ethan Spec. Let's go!
Round 1 Legends of 25G champion, Team High Rev, AM Zoo Racing, Ethan Specs. First runner-up goes to URP Guimaras, winning another podium in 2 consecutive legs. This team proves that they belong to the Legends of 25G League.
No, ayun, naka-first place sa 25G. Grabe, ayos, magkakapareho yung takbo eh. Paunahan na lang talaga. Sa awa ng Diyos, pa rin, first place pa rin.
The second runner-up spot goes to MWR Palandok Racing.
Last minute, nag-overall pa ako ng makina para mapatakbo pa namin ng rider ko. Malakas tayo sa taas, kaya kahit papano, nakasabay pa rin, nakapasok pa rin ng elimination yung dalawang motor.
Dikit lang eh. Naging sabayan din talaga kahit papano.
Maraming malalakas na talaga.
Halos magkakatulin na eh. Na-pressure ako eh, full start, tapos na unahan na. Nung bandang uli, kumalma na lang ako parang nung elimination. Ganun na lang din yung ginawa ko ulit. Yun, at least, nakaano naman, nakapag-third pa.
Kahit maangasan mo na sa arangkada sa alisan, duduluan ka pa rin. Kaya masasabi kong matutulin talaga sila.
Una, talo ako sa kanya. Hindi kaya pag sabayan, ginagapang niya ako. Malakas ang motor niya, malakas dumulo. Kaya na-discartean ko, nag-ikotan pa kami. Pag-ikot namin, yun, naka-aumento ako. Yung pag-ikot, nabugahan ko. Nakachamba.
Sa pagtotono, una pa lang may yung motor, laban na rin. Pero syempre, maraming malalakas. Hindi talaga masabi. Elimination, natalo tayo. Mayon sa atin yung swerte sa semifinals, tuloy-tuloy hanggang finals, wala tayong talo. Gimaras. Yun talaga yung malakas na kalaban. Nandun pa rin. At saka malakas din talaga. Actually, lahat yan sila malalakas. Halos perehas. Kaso, umayon talaga sa akin yung swerte ngayon.
Drag racing is not just being the fastest on the drag strip. It's about the excitement that you get when racing a tough opponent. It is about passion for speed, engineering, and rider skills.
Champion, Legends of 25G. Legends of 25G. Champion.
Another one for the history books, a great battle of the Legends of 25G. Only here at NGO Philippines.